What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Bet with the Boys. Today is Sunday, December the 8th. Best bets in the NFL Week 14. And we're going to go through all these games.
Yep. Usually we do it on Saturday, but we had a big Friendsgiving yesterday to take care of. And yeah, better late than never.
Yep.
So today is a big day. It took us a little bit longer as well because we are doing a subscriber parlay for you guys. Thank you for all the support. We hit 2,100 and now we're on the road to 2,200. So while you're at it, hit that like and subscribe button. Next milestone. And yeah, let's catch the subscriber parlay though to celebrate.
Yes, we like hitting these parlays. We actually have a pretty good track record on these things. We take a lot of time, and we both pick two legs, and I'm feeling pretty good about this. So,
Yeah, I like it too. You're getting some pretty good odds here. I think it was what, 16 to 1, 15 to 1.
yeah.
So, anyways, do a quick recap of the days before. We went 5-0, and then I think we proceeded to have one of the worst streaks I can remember, but it has happened before. I think we're 0-9 after that 5-0 day, which
Yeah,
is
that's rough.
absolutely brutal. I stopped counting because the games were just not falling our way. None of the college football games went our way yesterday. But like I said, we've had it happen before. Always bounce back. And yeah, let's dig into these games, go against the spread, and tell you situational spots and why we like them.
First up, Falcons and Vikings. I love watching the Vikings play. It just seems like at quarterback, it's you never know what's going to happen, but they somehow pull out these games. Kirk Cousins seems to be falling a little bit to the wayside. I don't know. Um, it seemed like he struggled at the beginning of the season, caught a little bit of fire, and now he's falling off. So I'm just going to have to go with the Vikings -6.
Yeah, this is a revenge game for Kirk Cousins, though. Vikings laying 6. It's like you said, you never know what you're going to get out of Sam Darnold. And I just don't know if the Vikings should be laying 6. That's a lot of points for a team that just seems to be in a one possession game the last couple of years. I think they lead the league in one possession games. You do have to take into consideration in this game that Koo is struggling. Him and Justin Tucker just need to they need to get it together. They need to have a therapy session with each other and figure out their struggles or something. It's just kickers costing games. What's up with that?
You think Tucker is hurt?
No, I don't. I don't think he would risk his ride to Canton being
Yeah,
hurt.
his legacy like that. Yeah,
I think he would just miss the game.
I don't know what's going on with him
It's crazy. I don't know how you can be on top of the game, like be the number one kicker in history,
for like
and
a
just
decade.
fall off like that. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
maybe
know.
the pressure's getting to him. Maybe he's like, I'm about to be number one of all time. He's like, just can't handle it.
He's killing the Ravens though.
And so is Koo though. Koo's
Yeah,
killing the Falcons. So Um, I think this handicap for me just comes down to Kirk Cousins' revenge game against his former team. He played as bad as he could play last week, and they were still in it. And you just can't lay 6 with Darnold here. That's my handicap. I'm going with the Falcons +6.
all right.
And I continue to think this Vikings team is fraudulent, and they keep proving me wrong.
Yeah, Saints -5. Oh yeah, this is yours. Go ahead.
All right, so Taysom Hill is out for the season. Sorry, Taysom. I picked you up in fantasy last week off the waivers and started you at tight end after that huge 38-point performance you put up, and I did this. On the other side of the ball, Dexter Lawrence is also out. He's a big part of that defense on the defensive line. Um, they don't play many games without him. He's been there for a while. Drew Lock is starting. This is an ugly pick all the way around, but the Saints, I just can't get down with this Giants team. I watched Drew Lock play on Thanksgiving against the horrendous Dallas Cowboys, and I just can't. I don't see any fight in this team. Give me the Saints -5. Ugly pick.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one. I don't really care about this game whatsoever. You couldn't pay me to watch this, but I am going to go with the Saints as well. I just think the Giants are drawing dead this year. I think they're trying to get a high draft pick.
Hopefully they don't have it on in our area. Oh,
Yeah,
be
for real.
gross. They'll probably have this crappy game on though. Won't watch
Unfortunately.
this. Won't watch this one either.
Yeah,
There's a
Jaguars
good.
and Titans division matchup. Titans getting 3.5. Um, Trevor Lawrence is on IR, so he'll probably be out for the rest of the season. There's no point in coming back with, I think, the last game of the season is when he's, gets off IR. So he's probably out for the year. Titans, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, if I was them, I would have kind of given up on Will Levis already. I know he's only, on year two, but I wouldn't have drafted him, to be honest. But I will go with the Titans minus 3.5 because I do not trust Mac Jones at all.
Yeah, but do you feel like this Jaguars team is going to be kind of getting up for Trevor Lawrence? Like they're going to be playing for him?
No,
I feel like they do. They had his back when he went down.
they did because they saw how bad Mac Jones was.
Maybe so, but dude, Mac Jones, he didn't practice last week. He's better when he doesn't practice and just goes out there and just freaking raw dogs it. You know, he's worse with practice. Terrible.
Maybe.
I
Yeah.
like it when he just goes out there and plays risk free, kind of like James Winston. But
Yeah.
Titans, man, 2-10 in covering the spread. They're terrible. They're the worst team in the league covering the spread.
What do you think about it?
I'm going Jags plus 3.5. You have to. Team
All
fight.
right.
I think the team is genuinely upset about what happened, and they got more fire than the Titans do right now. And I've backed the Titans so many times, and I think I'm 2-10.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. All right, give me the Jags plus 3.5.
All right. Raiders and Bucks. I do like the Buccaneers. Raiders, I mean, they should have beat the Chiefs on Black Friday. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bucks minus 6.5. They're starting to round back into form. Seems like they start out hot, slide, and then they heat up at the end of the season, or at least that's what they did this year and so far, or last year and so far this year. So I'm gonna go with the Bucks to take care of business minus 6.5 at
Yeah,
home.
but Max Crosby's got to be a terrible teammate to be on his team when they're losing.
Probably.
Dude, he probably just beats up on his teammates. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like the dude's just enraged. He's always yelling and stuff. They're always losing. It's got to be a bad situation. Don't want to be
Probably.
in the locker room with that dude.
Yeah. I
He's
mean, I think
probably
he's Raiders till death though. So
he's probably threatened a few guys to their life, you know. But all right, I'll take the Bucks here. Raiders always seem to get up for the Chiefs. They are on a mini bye week. They played on Friday. I get yeah, that's mini bye still. Usually we say mini bye for Thursday night games, but they played on Friday against the Chiefs division matchup. They always seem to get up for that game. Um, so I think Todd Bowles though against Aiden O'Connell, he's got a good track record against bad quarterbacks, and I think Aiden O'Connell falls into that category for me. So dial up some pressure here. Bucks did go to overtime against the Panthers last week, but it was never really a game I feel like they were concerned about. So I'll take the Bucks minus 6.5 here.
yeah. And if it was Raiders versus Panthers, I might go Panthers.
That would be an ugly game.
Yeah.
All right, Browns at Steelers. What are we doing here? Steelers minus 6.5. You know they don't cover the 6.5.
I mean, yeah, Tomlin as a favorite is not a great system to follow.
I'm sure he saw the spread and was like, crap.
Yeah, I mean the Browns though?
They were favored last time they played them by 3.5. We took the Browns because our handicap was basically we don't take Tomlin as a favorite.
Yeah, are they going to catch him again though? Are the Browns going to sweep the Steelers?
It is a little odd that now they're getting 6.5. They were
Well, this
getting
one's at
3.
Pittsburgh, so they got the
Yeah, no,
extra three.
but home field is no longer 3. It's 2.5 now. But I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, a touchdown, dude. I'm going Browns. I
I'm
just
going Browns too.
yeah, I'm going Browns.
There's no way I'm trusting Tomlin as a 7-point cover here.
And I
There's
just
no
like
way.
seeing Jameis Winston play. It seems like for the Browns, their season was so, I mean, just dead even from the start. But now that Jameis Winston is in, he's in there, he's brought some life to him. So I like the Browns to
All
cover
right.
this.
I like the Browns to cover. I like the Steelers to win.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't you don't beat Tomlin twice.
That's yeah. Well,
Nobody does. So yeah, I'll go Browns cover. Steelers win by field goal. Chris Boswell.
yeah.
They might not even score a touchdown and win. Eagles and Panthers, really ugly game. I'll let you get this one.
I mean, ugly in the sense that the Eagles are just far and away better than the Panthers.
Yep.
Um, The Panthers have been playing a little bit better.
Yeah, but I think this is a
14,
step up in class.
yeah, 2 touchdowns though. I mean, this is just, yeah, Eagles are red hot right now. I, Sirianni, whatever you want to say about him, he's a winner. I mean, people were calling for his job earlier in the season, and then he rattles off like 8 in a row. I'm
Yeah.
going with the Eagles cover easily.
Yeah, Panthers. I just don't know if the Chiefs' defense is all that we expected it to be. The secondary, Bryce Young kind of played the game of his life, but I think the Eagles' secondary or their defense as a whole is just better than the Chiefs. As
Yeah,
strange as that is to say, I think Bryce Young struggles. Easiest run defense to run against. I think they rank dead last. I think Barkley has a day.
yeah.
Eagles minus 13.5. This game right here, Jets and the Dolphins. I mean, Jets and the Seahawks last week. I'm down on both teams, Jets and the Seahawks. Dolphins had to play out of their element, which was no surprise. Give me Dolphins minus 6 here. Aaron Rodgers is a content creator now. He's just had bad body language. Nobody wants to play for him. Brees Hall's out. Sauce Gardner's out. The whole secondary is banged up. They got another guy out. Their whole offensive line's banged up. Dolphins need to win here. Going back to the warm uh, boroughs of Miami. So, yeah, give me Dolphins here back in their climate.
Yeah, I agree with you on this one. Yeah, I was rooting for Aaron Rodgers this year. It's been a terrible season. I don't know if he's coming back next year, but I'm just gonna have to go with the Dolphins. I mean, what have the Jets lost? Like, they started 2-1, and they're 3-10.
Dude, one of the
Three,
number one ways to win a game is to score on special teams, and they did it and still lost, man.
yeah, yeah. I'm going with the Dolphins minus 6. Unfortunately, this has just been a terrible year for the Jets, which makes number 50 in a row.
Dude, if I have to see, well, Brees Hall's not playing, thankfully, because I think Aaron Rodgers might actually uh, beat Brees Hall if he drops another pass out of the backfield. I've seen it all year long.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dolphins minus 6 here. I like that pick. Cardinals, my Cardinals, minus 2.5. I picked them, locked them up every week. Um, Revenge spot. They played a few weeks ago. Kyler Murray threw the pick six. I'm eating my words. I've been saying every week that the Seahawks just are not good, but they keep winning, and I don't know how. This ain't the week I'm going to get back on them, though. Revenge spot for the Cardinals, minus 2.5. I know you're supposed to lay the 2.5, not take it, but I'm going to take it here. I just don't trust Seattle. And like I was handicapping in that Jets game, I don't think the Seahawks won it as much as the Jets lost it last week.
Yeah, and the Seahawks just I don't know. I can't ever believe in them. I know they're leading the division, but it's not like anyone's running away with the division. Cardinals get this done at home, minus 2.5, and reestablish. I think they're going to win the division actually. So
Yeah, I do too. I think this line is short. It's very tempting. I've only locked up the Cardinals every week.
yeah,
Bills and the Rams.
yeah. Bills minus 3.5 at the Rams. I'm actually going with the Rams in this one, plus 3.5. I know the Bills have been hot. I know they're going for that 1 seed, but I like the Rams in this spot. The Bills are a really good team. Obviously, Josh Allen's having a great year, but I don't think they're going to be, a 15-2, 14-3 team. They're going to drop one that they probably should win against a tough, well coached Rams team. I'm going to go ahead and take the Rams plus 3.5 in this one.
It is the sharp side to be on. The public's on the Bills. Um, Dude, what I'm seeing from the Bills though, you just can't bet against them. I've done it, and I'm tired of being on that side of it. I'm
I
going
hear
Bills
you.
minus 3.5. Do you feel like you're getting cute on this one?
No, I really think that the Bills are just they're going to lose another, 1 or 2 games, and I think if they're going to lose one, it's going to be against a team like the Rams, well coached, who can explode offensively.
Yeah,
Just, you know,
yeah. It almost feels like a division game, even though it's not. But
yeah.
yeah, I don't know why it's got that feel to it. But Milano's coming back. You got. I just think the Bills are better. I'll take the Bills minus 3.5.
All right.
Bears and the 49ers. The 49ers got absolutely demolished last week. They the Bears, I mean the 49ers got demolished. I think I said that right. Okay.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah.
Bears. So kneecap trend here. The Lions played the Bears last week. That usually means we're gonna fade that team. But then the Bears also got a new head coach after the firing of Matt Stupid Flus. But
Yeah.
whatever his name is. I don't know where to go here. I'm gonna go with I'm just gonna continue to ride the Lions trend, the team that played him. I'll go Niners minus 3.5 here, even though the Bears got a new coach.
I'm not super confident in this whatsoever, but I'm also with the 49ers minus 3.5. I don't know what they can do. I mean, their running back room has been decimated. I kind of feel bad for Christian McCaffrey. He fought all year to get back, and then I don't know what ended up happening. What did the injury come out?
They paid him well off that DoorDash whatever commercial he was in, where they said that you eat. I mean, football makes you want to eat food.
Hmm.
They paid him pretty well off that. He posted a screenshot of his goodbye for the year, saying that the season didn't end how he wanted to. And then at the top of the screen, he had his DoorDash order up there, so he wasn't even thinking about it. He was just killing some time waiting on his food.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with the 49ers still. I mean, Brock Purdy's playing for a contract, so he's going to have to show that he can win without, um, ideal circumstances.
Yeah, I think they'll pay him.
Maybe.
Chargers and the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs a lot here. This number is just funny to me. It's like the Chiefs were minus double digit points for the back to back weeks, and now it's a short line back where I like to see it. The Chiefs just had not been covering. I think they're 0-6 covering in the last 6 games, which a team has never won the Super Bowl going 0-6 against the spread at any time during the season. But I do like the Chiefs here to cover this -4 against the Chargers at home.
Yeah, I do too. I think people have seen the Chiefs struggle to cover, and the Chargers division matchup. A lot of people like them. Jim Harbaugh, first year head coach at the Chargers, and then Justin Herbert seems to have a coach who can win close games. That's been his problem his whole career. Is he's played pretty well, and then just at the end of games they just blow it every time. This year they're starting to pull those out. I think a lot of people have faith that the Chiefs are going to lose the division game at some point, and they're circling this one. I'm not going. I'm not by. I'm not taking the bait. I'm going Chiefs -4.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. Harbaugh has the dudes playing well, but yeah, Chiefs played a Friday night game, so it's kind of a mini bye for them. They played on Black Friday, but yeah, I think the Chiefs -4 here.
Yeah,
Monday night, Bengals -5.5 versus the Cowboys. Take the over.
I agree. Actually, I was looking at that earlier. Um, that's the only thing I was. Yeah, I was going through all the games trying to figure out what my lock was going to be. I looked at this one. I was just like, man, I'm going with the over under in this game. Uh, Bengals -5.5. That's a lot of points for a team who continues to lose. It makes me think that Vegas either has just overvalued them or they know something I don't. So I'm going to have to go with the Bengals -5.5 at the Cowboys, but I'm not super confident in that pick.
Yeah, Jerry just might leave the field painted Penn State and Oregon in the end zone. I wonder if they left the curtains up for CD.
Maybe.
Well, I'll take the Bengals -5.5 here. Cooper Rush has won back-to-back games. You don't ever take them to win a third. I'll take the Bengals here -5.5.
Yeah, that's just an ugly, ugly game though.
Yep. All right, time for our lock and consensus play. I didn't give it away this time during the video, made you guys wait on it, but you know what I like to do. The Cardinals. They're not my team. I'm not a homer. I just think that they're a better team, and I just don't believe in the Seahawks. -2.5 here. A revenge spot. Give me the Cardinals -2.5.
Yeah, and I'm going with for my lock the Dolphins
Dolphins
-6.
-6.
Yeah, it's a lot
Jets
of
don't know how
points,
to play
but
football.
the Jets are banged up, and I just don't think they really have. I know they're playing for pride. Aaron Rodgers said they're playing because they're professionals, so that's not what you ever want to hear
Yeah.
from a team. Is just they're playing because they're professional football players. So yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins -6.
Dude, I just feel like this is one of those games where you take the weight vest off after you've been training in it and you just feel lighter. That's how the Dolphins are going to feel coming back to Miami after playing in the 26-degree weather up in one of the most harsh environments ever, Lambeau Field. So I
Yeah.
think they're back in their element here. -6, I like that. So consensus pick, we talked about it before we got on. We both like the Chiefs -4 here against the Chargers. That is the Sunday night game at 8:20.
Yep. I just think the Chiefs are going to pull this division game out. A lot of people are expecting the Chargers to cover. And then finally, guys, we got our parlay for hitting 2,100 subscribers. We put a lot of work into this. I think we got a good one.
Yeah. So it is pretty high odds. I forget. I didn't write it down, but I think it's plus 1,500, wasn't it?
And
1,500.
some change, yeah, something like that.
So my two legs that I'm going to give out first, like I said, I mean we're not taking like minus 300 or anything in these. They're all pretty close to even, and one of them's plus. So I'll leave with that one. So I'm taking Barkley today over. There are two plus touchdowns against the Panthers. He's done it in 5 games this year. He can do it receiving. He can do it rushing. And the Panthers is that matchup. They're favored by 2 touchdowns, the easiest run defense in the league. And you see what he's just been doing to other teams like the Rams when he broke out that game and his MVP odds skyrocketed up. The Rams actually have a pretty solid defense. So imagine what he's going to do to the Panthers defense. Two plus touchdowns for Barkley. It's plus 195 at DraftKings. And then I'm also going to the Seahawks game that I locked up the Cardinals in. I'm taking Geno Smith to throw a pick at minus 115. What are we doing here? The dude throws throws a lot of interceptions, and it's a division game. Cardinals actually have a great defense, going to get a pass rush on them.
Yep.
Gino to throw a pick.
I like both of those. And then my two, Lad McConkey, uh, the most Irish name in NFL history. I got him going over his receiving yards. And then
for the
I got,
state for the Los Angeles Chargers.
yes, for the Los Angeles Chargers. I believe it's 60 and a half. And so over 60 and a half receiving yards. And then I'm taking the Bills under 29 and a half points today. I've been watching the NFL kickoff show, just showing how well the Bills have been doing offensively. I think last 6 or 7 games they've gone over 30 points. Uh, and I feel like the Rams are going to be able to win this game. I'm going with the Bills under 29 and a half points as my second bet.
So 4 leg parlay, Lad McConkey for the Chargers, over 60 and a half receiving yards. Barkley, 2 plus touchdowns. We got Geno Smith of the Seattle Seahawks to throw a pick at minus 115. And then we got the Bills team total under 30 and a half.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to cut it off there, end it. We'll get this video out and uploaded for you guys so you can get the picks in before it starts.
Yeah. Enjoy this day. Some terrible games, but also some pretty good ones. So,
Yep. All right. We'll get back on track today. We've been on a losing streak after we went crazy.
yeah. So,
All right. See you guys later.
all right. Adios.